Hello and welcome to my channel. This is a space where we have practical conversations about womanhood, the kind of conversations we were never really taught but are very much needed. If you're a new mom, an expectant parent, or someone who supports mothers, this video is for you. Breastfeeding is one of the most natural ways to nourish a baby, but it is more than just feeding. It provides nutrition, it strengthens the bond between mother and baby. It supports healthy development and offers long-term health benefits for both mother and baby. While breastfeeding is recommended by the World Health Organization and many health organizations around the world, it doesn't always come easily. It's a skill that both mother and baby learn together, and every breastfeeding journey is unique. In today's video, we'll explore the many benefits of breastfeeding, not only for your baby, but also for you as a mother. Let's begin. We all know that breastfeeding is a process of feeding a baby with breast milk produced by the mother's breast, and it contains the right balance of nutrients, antibodies, enzymes, hormones, and living cells that help babies grow and protect them from illness. The World Health Organization recommends exclusive breastfeeding for the first 6 months of life, meaning no water, no formula, no other food, unless medically indicated. And after 6 months, breastfeeding should continue alongside appropriate complementary foods for up to 2 years or beyond, as desired by the mother and child. Let us run through the benefits of breastfeeding for your baby. The first benefit is that it provides complete nutrition. Breast milk is perfectly designed to provide a baby's nutritional needs. It contains the right amount of proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. It contains essential vitamins and minerals. It contains a large amount of water for hydration. It contains enzymes that aid digestion. And as a baby grows, the composition of breast milk changes to meet their changing needs. It is a remarkable example of how the human body adapts to support a growing child. The second benefit is that it strengthens the baby's immune system. One of the greatest benefits of breast milk is that it contains antibodies and immune cells that help protect babies from infections. Breastfed babies have a lower risk of developing diarrhea, ear infections, respiratory infections, pneumonia, and some other gastrointestinal illnesses. Like I established in my last video, the first milk, called colostrum, is especially rich in protective antibodies. It is often referred to as the baby's first immunization because it provides powerful immune protection in the early days of life. The third benefit is that it supports healthy growth and brain development. Breast milk contains healthy fats, including an omega-3 fatty acid, popularly known as DHA, which are important for brain and eye development. Research has shown that breastfeeding is associated with healthy cognitive development, especially when combined with a nurturing environment. Breastfeeding also supports healthy weight gain during the period of infancy. Another benefit for a baby is that it is easy to digest. A baby's digestive system is still developing. Breast milk is gentle on the stomach and easy to digest than many alternatives. This means that breastfed babies may experience less constipation, less stomach discomfort, and reduced risk of digestive problems. Another benefit of breastfeeding for your baby is that it reduces the risk of certain diseases. Studies suggest that breastfeeding is associated with a lower risk of childhood obesity, type 2 diabetes, asthma, certain allergies, sudden infant death syndrome. While breastfeeding cannot guarantee that these conditions won't occur, it can contribute greatly to reducing the risk. Another benefit is that it promotes emotional bonding. Breastfeeding is not just about nutrition. Skin to skin contact, eye contact, and close physical interaction during feeds help strengthen the emotional bond between mother and baby. This closeness can also provide comfort and security for your infant. Now, let's run through the benefits of breastfeeding for the mother. Number one benefit is that it helps the womb return to its normal size. While breastfeeding, an hormone called oxytocin is released. This hormone causes the uterus to contract, helping it shrink back to its pre-pregnancy size, a process known as involution. Some mothers feel cramp-like pains while breastfeeding, especially in the first few days after birth. These after pains are a sign that the uterus is contracting. The second benefit is that it helps reduce postpartum bleeding. Because oxytocin helps the uterus contract, breastfeeding can reduce postpartum bleeding by helping the blood vessels at the site where the placenta detached from to close more effectively. This supports the body's natural healing process after childbirth. Another benefit of breastfeeding to the mother is that it may help with postpartum weight loss. Breastfeeding burns additional calories, which may help some mothers lose their pregnancy weight when combined with a balanced diet and appropriate physical activity. Please bear in mind that weight loss varies from person to person, so it is important not to compare your journey with someone else's. Breastfeeding also helps lower the risk of certain diseases in mothers. Research suggests that breastfeeding may reduce a mother's long-term risk of breast cancer, ovarian cancer, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease. The protective effect tends to increase with the total duration of breastfeeding over a lifetime. Breastfeeding also helps to delay the return of fertility. Exclusive breastfeeding may delay ovulation and menstruation in some women. This is known as the lactational amenorrhea method. It is also a method of family planning. However, it is not 100% effective and pregnancy is still possible. So, you should discuss family planning options with your healthcare provider. And lastly, breastfeeding supports the mother's emotional well-being. Like we learned earlier, breastfeeding stimulates the release of the hormone oxytocin, which is also called the love hormone. This helps to promote relaxation, stimulates bonding, and may reduce stress in some mothers. It is important to remember that emotional experiences vary. So mothers who are unable to breastfeed can still form strong and loving bonds with their babies with responsive care and close interaction. Let's talk about the benefits of breastfeeding for the family. Yes, breastfeeding also benefits the family. In what ways? It saves money by reducing the need for formula. It is always available and does not require any form of preparation. You don't need to go and boil water before you breastfeed. It is also the right temperature for feeding, and it may also reduce healthcare costs by lowering the risk of certain illnesses that we spoke about in both mother and baby. My dear fellow mother, if breastfeeding feels difficult right now, I want you to know that you are not alone. Many mothers face challenges such as sore nipples, engorgement, concerns about milk supply, or difficulty getting a good latch. These challenges do not mean that you have failed. Breastfeeding is a learning process for both mother and baby, and many of these difficulties can be overcome with the right support. So, if you need help, please do not hesitate to speak with a lactation specialist, a midwife, a nurse, or a doctor. Remember, seeking support is a sign of strength and not weakness. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, subscribe for more enlightening content, and share your thoughts and experiences about breastfeeding in the comment section. Here's to living a healthy life full of purpose and true happiness. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.